What's up, guys? Alright, so it's come to my realization that some of y'all may not know my story. I wasn't always this fit, muscular guy I am now. Actually, I spent the first 19 years of my life severely overweight. When I was just a kid, I wasn't concerned with my weight at all. I ate what I wanted, I played video games, I was young and didn't even realize I had a problem yet. But eventually, I grew up and had to go to high school, which is where everything changed for me. Suddenly, my body was this huge issue for me. All I wanted was attention from girls, but they always just seemed to be my friend. For the first time in my life, I was extremely aware of my body and its size. It sucked. Growing up in Chicago, we didn't have a lot of extra money for stuff, so my mom showed me love through food. She would buy whatever chips, cakes, sodas we wanted. I felt the love, but my weight kept climbing. At my biggest, I weighed 300 pounds. I didn't exercise and I didn't want to because I had no clue to begin. I was always tired, my clothes didn't fit, and I was too embarrassed to go out for sports. I was depressed and wildly insecure kid. I felt unloved and alone. One night, I was laying in bed shirtless, imagining what it would be like to be confident and good looking. I opened my eyes and looked at my stomach, wishing I could take a pair of magical scissors and just cut off the fat from my stomach. At that moment, I realized if I was ever gonna be happy and proud of myself, then I needed to start treating my body the way it deserved to be treated. I decided right then and there that I would do whatever it took to change and be the man that I knew I could be. When I finally realized I couldn't continue to live this way, I committed to transform my life and doing whatever it took to make that happen. I signed up for the gym and started to change my eating habits. I started eating healthier and playing basketball for cardio, which worked for a while, but the most important thing I did was hire a coach. I knew having a specific plan to follow, a mentor, and a community supporting me would push me to succeed. So yeah, I hired a coach and never looked back. Best decision I've ever made. After my initial transformation, I lost 120 pounds and gained the muscle I had always dreamed of having. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see the overweight, insecure kid anymore. I saw a muscular and lean, happy man. I looked great, I felt great, and the confidence that I received made me feel so awesome. I truly looked and felt like a new person. But more important than the weight I lost was the confidence I felt. I was energized, making friends, meeting girls, and living the life that I always dreamed about that one night in bed. This was the first time in my life that I felt incredible, like I can actually accomplish anything I set my mind to. Once a good friend told me I was lucky. He told me, "You're lucky because you live two lives. You live the overweight life, and now you live the fit life, and those are two completely different lives." I was in awe because he was right. I suddenly felt overjoyed because at that moment, I realized my purpose. I'm here to free people from the cage that insecurity, depression, and not having control of your body creates. I want to achieve freedom for humanity. And guys, if my story inspired you in any way, would you mind giving it a share and just sharing it with one friend? Because it would mean the world to me if just one more person could hear my story and be inspired to change their life too. Thank you, and stay elevated.